Hi everyone, Tranquil Rose here. I just want to get connected so I can get the comments here. We're going to do the third eye, also known as the forehead chakra. I might go in and out in the video because it is a blizzard here in Kelowna. Here we go. I might go in and out. Can hear myself. That's funny. Okay, so the forehead chakra, the central theme of the forehead chakra, sorry, I'll try to quit moving there, is intuition, wisdom, realization, awareness, fantasy, power of imagination, and self-knowledge. The number of the petals is 2 for the forehead chakra. I like to call it the third eye because most people associate it as the third eye. The color is dark blue or violet blue, so almost like an indigo. The mantra is Om for this one. We all know the Om. The element, there is no element for the third eye. The basic symbol is a winged circle. The planet is Uranus that goes with the forehead chakra. The sensory is sixth sense and transcendental awareness. That was hard for me to say. Excuse me in my reading skills, even though I do a lot of reading. Description, arrangement, and symbolism. The forehead chakra is the spiritual center of awareness and intuition. In Sanskrit, it is called the Ajna chakra. Ajna means to know or perceive. Higher knowledge can be obtained only by stepping beyond duality. This is a very exciting chakra for most people. This was the one that I wanted to get done first and foremost. I kind of skipped over the higher or the lower chakras, excuse me. The two most important energy pathways, Pingala and Ida, end in the Ajna chakra. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Agna. These two currents of energies represent duality, sun and moon, masculine and feminine, and they meet in this chakra. By meditating upon it, one can attain freedom from dualistic thinking. So this is a big chakra. The forehead chakra is often referred to as the third eye. So they do say it in here. That's good, because that's what I refer to it as myself. The forehead center, the center of wisdom, or simply the sixth chakra. It is depicted as a flower with 2 petals facing each other, which represents the harmony and union of the 2 poles, yin and yang. I'm going to sit up a little bit. This is kind of uncomfortable for me. Let me rearrange how I'm sitting here because I'm like half leaning back here. You guys are going for a big ride with me. Okay, there we go. Let's see if this will work. Give myself a little laptop here. There we go. Okay, so often referred to yin and yang. Okay, corresponding to one of the petals is the holy Sanskrit syllable hong, and the syllable kam corresponds to the other petal. The symbols have been identified as the primordial sounds of Sanskrit, Shakti, I don't know what's with my reading again, creative life power, and Shiva, cosmic awareness. When the power of Shiva and Shakti are united in the forehead chakra, one attains the experience of enlightenment. So it is like you're giving and you're receiving, your masculine and feminine, your mother and father energy. This all kind of originates and meets in your third eye. The principal mantra that is used to awaken the forehead chakra is Kashang. Shang. This is pronounced Kashang. I have to actually like look up the phonetics for it because I am not good in the other languages. The universal mantra Om also works upon the energy of the chakra. That one's a little bit more easy. We all know the Om chakra. The deities Paramashiva and Shakti Hakini are closely associated with the forehead chakra. Shakini Hakini is an androgynous deity standing for both masculine and feminine aspects, and is thus the symbol for the dissolution of duality. The forehead chakra is normally depicted as dark blue. The precious metal platinum and the vowel sound I correspond to it, as does the planet Uranus. In nature, the energy of the third eye is reflected in the night sky and the light of the stars. Its strongest vibrations are felt during the phase of the waning moon. Positions and influence on the body. The third eye lies in the middle of the forehead, between the eyebrows, so probably right about there. A little above the top of the nose on the physical level, so yeah, right about there. Right kind of where my finger is. On the physical level, its influence extends to the cerebellum and the organs of the senses, sight, hearing, and smell. It also governs the face and sinuses and the hormonal and nervous systems. The proper functioning of the pituitary gland is dependent upon this chakra. Central theme. Excuse me, sorry, I'm a bit distracted today. I think it's the energies right now with the new moon coming and everything. I'm definitely feeling a lot of shifts and having some crazy dreams. The third eye is the portal through which one gains entrance to the spiritual world. It provides the means of establishing contact with one's intuition and helps us gain awareness of higher realities and go beyond our limited consciousness. Extrasensory perception, such as clairvoyance and telepathy, are possible only when the third eye is awakened. The search for self-knowledge is closely bound up with the awakening of the third eye. This leads to the knowledge of the higher self that is not to be identified with the constricted world of the ego. Meditation techniques that concentrate on the third eye can lead to illumination. This experience indicates that the inner fire of one's awareness has been ignited. So this one's a big one. But remember, you want to get your base first. Oh, look at my crazy hair. It is just like, has a mind of its own, as per usual. As a result, one can look at one's problems from a higher vantage point and thereby become free of them. People with highly developed forehead chakras have enhanced powers of visualization. Imagination and fantasy life are sharpened. Such people even experience visions that reveal the future, or at least they have the feeling for what lies in store for them, the so-called sixth sense. When the energy of the forehead chakra flows unhindered, mental clarity ensues. One sees clearly with the help of higher awareness and is no longer the victim of illusion or self-delusion. A blockage or an excessive energy in the forehead chakra can bring on serious spiritual afflictions. Weakened concentration and attention deficit disorders indicate disturbances of the forehead chakra. Forgetfulness, spiritual confusion, and the tendency towards superstition are also signs of problems in this chakra. Selfishness, greed, and the lust for power are all consequences of the energy of the third eye directed toward egotistical ends. Through chakra work comes the strength to develop its energy in a harmonious fashion, and so over time it becomes easier to make contact with one's intuitive sense and inner wisdom. Which is why they kind of talk about meditation like daily meditation is one to really connect you to source, is what a lot of people like to call it. I do call it God, because there's no way that all of this stuff came into being and all the synchronicities in the universe that's my belief. But for you, it could be your higher self or source or the universe. To me, they're all kind of the same. Alternative methods of harmonizing the forehead chakra. Gemstones are blue sapphire. Oh, I don't know what I did with my opal. Opal and blue tourmaline. Which I can't seem to find I must have left it in the living room. I tried to do the video in the living room, and because it's so blizzardy here, the connection, because it's on the other side of the house upstairs, didn't like that at all. Essential oils, lemongrass and violet are good for stimulating the throat chakra. My neck is sore. Bach flowers, crabapple, vine, and walnut. Spice is bay leaf for your third eye. And medicinal plants, St. John's wort and spruce. Okay, so development of the unborn child. So 6 would be month 4 would be when your third eye is developing in your babies inside of your belly. The great development cycle for the forehead is 36 to 42 is your major life development cycle. They're always in development, but this is like the theme of those also age 9, it says here, is the 1 year where it's really significant. What else here? The forehead chakra and good health. In the center of the forehead, slightly above the point between the eyebrows, lies the forehead chakra, which is also known as the third eye. The energy of the forehead chakra, which plays a leading role on mental and psychic levels, also influence the body. The brain, particularly the cerebellum, stands in direct relationship to the energy of the forehead chakra. This chakra regulates quality of our sensory apparatus as well. Above all, that of vision, but also hearing and our sense of smell. Our eyes, nose, auditory passages, inner and middle ears, nostrils, as well as the entire hormonal and nervous systems are directly influenced by the activity of the forehead chakra. The healthy forehead chakra. People with well-developed forehead chakras possess mental clarity, great intelligence, and remarkable powers of concentration. Their vision and hearing are particularly sharp and remain so even in advancing ages. Problems such as poor eyesight, conjunctivitis, migraines, and other headaches, sinusitis, chronic colds, and poor hearing or ear infections very rarely trouble people with strong forehead chakras. Excuse me. Influence on hormones. The forehead chakra is closely related to the pituitary gland, which is the control center for the entire endocrine system. With assistance from the electric impulses and transmitters, it regulates the activity of all of the endocrine glands, influencing the immune and nervous system and thereby the physiological constitution. Ailments related to the blockages in the forehead chakra. When you gently stimulate and strengthen the forehead chakra through chakra work and remove possible blockages, you give tremendous boost to your physical and mental well-being. The following problems are a result of weaknesses or blockages in the forehead chakra. Headache, migraine, brain diseases, disorders of the eye, conjunctivitis, poor eyesight, hearing impairments, inflammation of the middle ear, colds, sinus problems, neurological disorders, mental illness, schizophrenia, and learning disabilities and problems with concentration. Okay, moving on. The forehead chakra program. The forehead chakra is the gate that leads to deeper realization and insight. When it is well developed, the power of light will suffuse your being. With the help of the forehead chakra, you can make use of your powers of intuition and imagination to reach your goals without excessive stress. As long as the sixth chakra is weakened or blocked, you won't be able to attain wisdom or real inner peace. The following pages will discuss the different techniques that you can use to harmonize your chakra. Sometimes it is a matter of urgency to address problems that are related to this chakra. You should consider a program directed towards healing the forehead chakra when you suffer from one or more of the following problems. If you often have the feeling that life is meaningless and barren, there we go. If you regularly suffer from anxiety or depression, if you have difficulty giving your fantasy life free rein, if you can't hear your inner voice or hear it only very faintly, if you can't find your way, find it hard to get orientated, or don't perceive your path and purpose in life, if you have a hard time concentrating and your thoughts seem scattered, if you are susceptible to headaches and sinus problems, I definitely, like back in the day when my chakras weren't well developed, I had sinus infections at least on a yearly basis. If you have problems with your eyes or vision, if you want to bring more light into your life, if you're striving for a higher realization. So aromatherapy. Put a few drops in your diffuser is always a good one. For a bath that will bring the activity to the forehead chakra into balance, use violet. Infuse the bath with 8 drops of violet oil, mix with 4 ounces of cream, and pour into the bath. You can also use the essential oils. You could steep bay leaves and put that in your bath, because that'll help. Even the smell of that too will help with that. Put your crystals in the water. That's my favorite way to do the chakras, because I love baths. Gemstone therapy. Put the gem directly on your third eye. Vocalization. Twice a day, sit, relax, and close your eyes. Use the vowel sound E, as in meat. E. Engage in this practice for at least 3 minutes. Breathe in through the nose, and as you exhale, intone the E in a long, drawn-out fashion, concentrating on the third eye. Affirmations. I am in touch with my inner light. I let my fantasy run free. I listen to my inner voice. I like that one. I look inward and recognize what is essential. So chakra energy massage is basically another way for talking about Reiki. So if you would like a little boost, I definitely can help you. I'm hoping that these videos help you to understand, what chakras need to be worked on. What else? Oh, activating the forehead chakra in daily life. Read philosophical and spiritual literature from the Eastern and Western traditions. Study the works of Buddha, Lao Tzu, Plato, Schopenhauer, and other great thinkers and philosophers. Keep a dream journal. Write down, just after awakening, all that you dreamt the night before. Try to interpret your own dreams. And the more you study your dreams, the more intense and clear they will become. I have very, very vivid dreams. I had like a very strange dream last night. For sure. Try meditating under the stars. Let the stillness and power of the night guide you. That would be really nice, especially on a new moon. That'd be really cool and powerful. Let your fantasy take wing. Read fairy tales and mythology. Try to visualize crazy things, or better yet, write a short story of your own. Everything that promotes your fantasy life also awakens your forehead chakra. Buy some dark blue clothes. Basically, surround yourself with dark blue to help stimulate your third eye. The best time to work on the forehead chakra is during the phase of the waning moon. But that's not to say that you shouldn't try working on it. I will post some of my third eye videos from YouTube that really resonated with me. There are binaural beats that you can use. I say go with what you're most guided, because whatever's resonating with you is going to be the most important for your own guidance. Because just because aromatherapy and crystals speak to me doesn't mean they speak to you. Like, aromatherapy might annoy you, the smells might bother you. Some of them are pretty potent. Once you get your chakras up and going, a good suggestion is to have a mixture of each of the chakras in your diffuser. It's a strange smell at first, but it actually becomes something that really grows on you, and it'll help keep and maintain your chakras. So I'm going to try, hopefully in the next couple days, to get to the crown chakra, and then we'll see about soul star and earth star chakras, your ethereal chakras that are outside of your body, that you can work on and get some of the information on those if you would like to. I also was thinking of posting a video on how to test your chakras, because I think that would be a good, because there's muscle testing, there's all kinds of things that you can do to find out about your pendulums. It just depends on what you want to know. So I think I'll do that too after the crown chakra, and then I'll go into the higher chakras. So drop a message when you watch this video so I know that you were watching. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm just gonna watch some Netflix and curl up with a blanket in the living room, because the snow is actually here going sideways with the wind. So I was thinking of going for a walk until I seen that when I went to go get breakfast. So have a good day, you guys, and I love you all, and thank you so much for supporting my page. It means a lot to me. I don't know if I've said how grateful I am for each and every one of you taking time out of your day to watch these videos. I hope that some of it has been new material for you and maybe helped you in some way. So blessings to all of you, and have a good day.